last couple of games and like the last three have been away. Meant to play last week, but it rained out.
Yeah.
I stepped for a couple of minutes. Cool.
So you reckon they won't march out to about 3 o'clock?
Well, normally it's meant to kick off at 3, but I mean, you know, it's like they're always a bit late. And what is it now? Yeah, they've got 5 minutes and they're still out doing their warm up. They've got to get changed, have a team talk, all that. Shit, but yeah. So do you do this a bit or?
Yeah. So I've done. I've been doing probably more like rugby league this season.
How do you deal with the cold being up? Just rug up?
That's not how you do it. Not fun.
That's what you can do, I guess.
So they so you're employed by Capital Football to commentate? Do they commentate all the first grade games or?
No, they don't. I don't know whether it's lack of commentators or money or fun, whatever it is. But yeah, you kind of get half, roughly, I'd say.
Okay.
There's 4 or 3 a week now that any new ones in the women's anymore. There's 4 a week in the men's and yeah, roughly half.
Do you mainly just do women's or have you done men's?
It's a mix. It's just like a kind of whichever one you get drawn to. Last week I went to the guys' camp, but it got rained out. The week before I was in Queanbeyan doing Queanbeyan City.
Okay.
Yeah, before that we did Gungahlin.
Do you work for 106 here or the radio stations here?
So I work in the 2CA building, but I'm not actually on, it's a bit of a weird one, I'm not actually on any of the stations here. Okay. I'm just based here.
Okay.
But I do radio stations in the Snowy Mountains, in Goulburn, in Perth, and I'm filling in somewhere in Victoria.
Wow.
Next week.
Okay.
I'll Google it, find out where it is.
Are you having to travel for Victoria?
No, I just do it all from here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, literally just go to the studio and I can just tap into their system and just record it all from here as if I'm there.
Wow, okay.
But yeah, another secret for the trade.
Is Canberra the main hub for doing all the regional stuff?
It's just within the network that I'm working for. They've got a couple of various stations, but yeah. Alright. Whenever you're ready, I'll get going, I reckon. The rest looks like they're about to wake up. Yeah, you wouldn't want to. I was thinking if I drop my phone, yeah.
I've done that.
It's not going to survive the fall.
Up in Cairns on something that was higher than this. Yeah, definitely high, way higher than this. Slipped out of my hands like that, went over, smashed in completely. I just got to let them know.
Well, hello and welcome to Deakin Stadium. Round 8 NPL W action. Canberra Croatia, they are up against Gungahlin United. And it is a very big day and a very special day for one Canberra Croatia player in particular. We'll get to that in a moment as we run through the team. Starting off with Canberra Croatia. A couple of late changes for them. Starting in goal, number 1, Megan Snell. Number 2, Eliza Jane Norris. Number 4, Hannah Burke. Number 6, Nadia Zachman. Number 7, Eleanor Raymond. Number 13, Tiana Boots. Number 5, Gemma Berkeley. Number 8, Michaela Thornton. Number 9, Arusha Chu. Number 10, Isabel Barrich. And number 11, Brittany Palombi, the player who I was referring to. Just before 200 NPLW matches. Fantastic to see that her side, Canberra Croatia, have really made this event special. You may be able to see on the ground there's some 200s painted on the halfway line, and during the warm-up just a few moments ago, all the Canberra Croatia players were wearing shirts with the player's name on their back and a big 200. Fantastic achievement from her to reach 200 NPLW matches. They are taking on Gungahlin United FC. We'll have a look at their team. Georgia Ritchie starts in goal. Number 6, Maddie Percival. Number 7, Ginger Oliver. Number 8, Stella DeMarco. Number 9, Megan Castle. Number 12, Amy Moore. Number 13, Natalie DeMarco. Number 16, Ivy Stevens. Number 17, Bonnie Young. Number 25, Ayla Roberts. And number 51, Jada Lamond. They are the two starting 11s. Have a look at the substitutes bench for both teams. Starting with Canberra Croatia. Riley McQueenie, Ava Williams, Emily Haslevis, Amy Bongiorno. Meanwhile for Gungahlin, Darby Whitley, Sharon Chow, Olivia Butterweg, Lucy Darcy, and Chelsea Hadley. This match scheduled for a 3 o'clock kickoff. Yeah. Sometimes they never start on time, though. I'm sure we'll be starting in a few moments. I tell you what, it's quite interesting, this fixture. One of these fixture oddities that can happen during a season is that two teams will meet quite close to each other. And in fact, these two teams met just 12 days ago, playing their game from round 1 that was postponed all the way back in April, that due to pitch issues. That day, it was Canberra Croatia that claimed the 3 points, winning 2-1 in a tight encounter. To continue the fixture oddity due to wet weather last weekend, that match was the last competitive match that Canberra Croatia have taken part in. You keeping with me? I know it can be a bit tricky. Last weekend's fixture against Canberra Olympic, of course, had to be postponed due to a waterlogged pitch. Well, as for Gungahlin, their match last weekend, it did go ahead, and it was a dominant 9-0 win over ANU WFC. These two teams very evenly matched, 2nd and 3rd in the table respectively. And this promises to be a high quality encounter. It's wonderful to have your company with us wherever you may be watching around Australia or around the world. There are, of course, a couple of other NPLW matches happening at the moment. Canberra Olympic, they are taking on Belconnen at half-time in that. Belconnen lead 1-0. And Tuggeranong are taking on West Canberra Wanderers, also half-time in that fixture. They are leading 2-1, West Canberra Wanderers.
All these games, of course, you can stream live on the Capital Football YouTube. So we can say players just making their way out. That game that these two competed in 12 days ago was quite a tight affair. The milestone player, Brittany Palombi, opened the scoring for Canberra Croatia in the 11th minute. Natalie DeMarco equalised early in the second half before a late penalty was converted by Canberra Croatia's Jamie Berkeley, securing all 3 points for Canberra Croatia. It's a very high quality and tight match, and this promises to be the same. Well, as you can see, gorgeous blue skies greet us. Temperature of around 14 degrees. Certainly when I woke up this morning, it was very cloudy and very foggy as well. My phone at about 11 o'clock this morning, it said it was just 4 degrees. But yeah, the sun has come out. A beautiful afternoon for football. This one getting underway in just a couple of moments. Talked about how tight this game would be. These two teams couldn't be much tighter on the ladder. Canberra Croatia going into this in second place on 15 points. Gungahlin United just behind in third on 13 points. Very much looking forward to the next 90 minutes of football. This beautiful Sunday sunny afternoon. It will be Canberra Croatia who kick us off. They are in the red, kicking to the left of screen in this opening half. Gungahlin in the pink, kicking to the right. So that one goes out for a throw. Nice crowd building up on the far side if you are anywhere nearby. Of course, free entry to get into any of these games. Come on down. Where'd you rather be on a Sunday, Arvo, than watching some football action? There's Raymond on the far side for Croatia. Percival getting in the way. Raymond's won it back though. Chance to deliver again. Raymond again been a live wire in these early couple of minutes. There's Castle. To Oliver. Beautiful sweeping ball. Lamont to take the throw in for Gungahlin. There's Percival. Bonnie Young on that far side. Norris getting in the way. Lamond with plenty of time to cover. There's Oliver. Trying to play the ball through to Castle. That should get cut out. Burke playing back to her keeper, Snell. Under pressure now, Croatia do well to get ball back to Burke. There's DeMarco. Going for a bit of a run, trying to find assist. The ball's fallen to Castle, who shoots. Straight into the arms of Megan Snell in the Croatia goal. Good start to this match. Lively first couple of minutes. Both teams having chances. Palombi delivering the ball. That one goes over the bar. Raymond on the far side. Percival bring the ball out for Gungahlin. Castle. Berkeley. Percival showing some fancy footwork to get out of danger. Back with Madeleine Percival. All the way back to Ritchie in goal. Oliver with the ball on his right-hand side. Back into DeMarco. Ball falls back to Oliver. Gungahlin building. Oliver delivers. Boots with the header. Referee just waited a moment to see if there was an advantage there. Nothing occurring. Gives us an early chance to see set-piece specialist Ginger Oliver delivering this into the box. The tall players moving forward. It will be Oliver to deliver it. Inches away from a header by Natalie DeMarco. That one goes out for a goal kick. Brittany Palombi going on a run down this left-hand side. There's Thornton. Palombi delivering into the box. Garland able to clear. Castle with a strong tackle wins it back. It's DeMarco to Oliver. That one goes out for throw to Canberra, Croatia. Megan Castle for Gungahlin United up against her former side. Interesting to see what kind of reception she receives from her former teammates. Here she is on the ball, right on cue. Ivy Stevens. There's Moore with a bit of time in midfield. Moore. Stella DeMarco to Stevens. Back to Robertson. Stevens. Robertson, Gungahlin just dominating possession for the last couple of minutes. Percival looking to send the ball forward. Raymond does well on that far side. Eventually losing out to Bonnie Young. Here's Robertson. Percival. Ivy Stevens, Gungahlin building. Bonnie Young. Bonnie Young with the cross. Good stop. And goal by Snell. Deflecting that one out for a corner. Always dangerous. Bonnie Young, equal highest goal scorer for Gungahlin so far this season. She's equal with Megan Castle, 7 goals apiece. Ginger Oliver, she's breathing down both of their necks. She's got 6. Slight pause here while Hannah Burke gets some treatment. Didn't see what happened with her. Let's hope that's it's all good. She can continue. Well, we looked at Gungahlin United's leading goal scorers just before. For Canberra Croatia, it's Jamie Berkeley that leads the way with 5. That's, of course, 5 goals this season. Brittany Palombi with 194 goals across her NPLW career. Just slightly beats that. Burke all good to continue. The corner comes in. Bit of chaos ball in the box there. I don't think many players knew where it was. Eventually it is cleared. There's Palombi. It's been won back by Gungahlin though. Robertson. Going for a little bit of a run, has support out wide. Now, Gungahlin a little bit out of place at the back. Here is Brittany Palombi with an acre of space on this left wing. Palombi with the shots. Stunning save. Georgia Ritchie diving to her right and deflecting that one past the post. Some excellent keeping by both goalkeepers, keeping this, for the moment at least, goalless. Some cries there wanting another corner for Croatia, but nothing forthcoming. That'll be out for a goal kick. Of course, the Gungahlin United strikers, they were on form last week up against ANU WFC. 9-0 the result in that game. Oliver with 3, Chow and Castle with 2. Young and Natalie DeMarco both chipping in with 1 goal each. Canberra Croatia will certainly have to be keeping those attacking options on a close range as that one just dribbles out for a throw. Lamond under pressure. Another chance here for Croatia to deliver the ball in. That one, though, from Palombi, not her best effort. It's been an end-to-end first 10 minutes or so of this match. Close to 15, actually. Castle chesting it down to DeMarco. Oliver making a run on this right-hand side. Always dangerous, Ginger Oliver. Still going, strong defending. Tiana Boots, that will go out for throw. I stand corrected, it will be a corner. Gungahlin thinking about taking it quickly. Oliver delivers it over the head of everyone. At the back to Marco with the shot. Oliver has another chance to deliver. Castle is free. Castle scores. The flag is up though. And it will not count. The Gungahlin fans just realizing now. Megan Castle left an acre of space in the middle. But it won't count. A let off there for Croatia. Does feel that Gungahlin, although an even match, do just have that little bit of momentum with them. At the moment though, can all change. Berkeley trying to get it out to Palombi. It's been cut off. Back to Berkeley. There's Thornton. DeMarco under pressure. One back by Croatia. Thornton with an effort from distance. Stella DeMarco. All cut off by Brittany Palombi. Berkeley. Ivy Stevens getting in the way. And again. Boots to Berkeley. Eliza Jane Norris. Back to Norris. Both teams here desperate for the 3 points. As we mentioned before the match, in second and third place respectively. Belconnen United, though, out in front. Both these teams needing the 3 points to stay in touch with them. Percival out to Stevens. Young. Castle. Just can't get that one under control. One back by Croatia. Trying to get the ball to Thornton. It's been cut out. Natalie DeMarco. Here is Oliver. My best pass has been cut out. Raymond on that far side. Good pressure though from Oliver. Making up for her mishit pass. Foul there against DeMarco. Chance for Croatia with this set piece. Not the best delivery from Berkeley. still got it though. His boots to Norris. Percival should be able to see that one out. Safety for a goal kick. As we approach the halfway point of this first half, both teams have had chances. Some good goalkeeping from both keepers, keeping it goalless for the minute. Though you like to think that if this continues the way it is, a goal won't be too far away. Of course, Gungahlin did have it in the back of the net, that shot from Castle. Chalked off, though. Offside. Canberra Croatia building boots with the throw. Stella DeMarco there getting back and helping out. Played down the line looking for Castle. Cut off though by Hannah Burke. Norris. That pass had too much on it. Raymond couldn't quite get there. Out for a throw. Chance here for Croatia, back to Berkeley. Beautiful pass through to Brittany Palombi. Cuts the ball with the shot. Inches wide, inches away as well from Raymond, who was arriving at that back post. Unable to get a foot on it and steer it home. A real warning sign that for Gungahlin. What a chance that was for Canberra Croatia. Beautiful pass in the middle. Jamie Burke it was, found Brittany Palombi, whose shot or cross which went inches wide. Castle winning the free kick. Megan Castle, former Canberra Croatia player, joined Gungahlin at the start of the year. Equal leading goal scorer for Gungahlin United with 7 goals, also 3 assists to her name as well. There's now a chance here for Bonnie Young, who shoots from distance. That one goes well wide. Well, due to a slight fixture oddity, these two teams met just 12 days ago. That game was a real tight affair. It was 1-1 going into the 86th minute, I think it was, before a penalty converted by Jamie Berkeley gave Canberra Croatia the 3 points this game. So far, looking just as even. Amy Moore. One back by Stevens, I'll go out for a throw. There's Castle. Switching to the near side, trying to find Oliver. It's been cut out though. So that one goes out for a throw. Robertson. All the way back to Ritchie in goal. Bit of a stray ball. It's been picked up by Canberra Croatia. Palombi with the shots. Took a deflection. Over the bar. Brave at keeping from Ritchie. She had to be sure that that was going over the bar. And in the process, I think clattered with the post. Looks like she'll be all good to continue though. Brave goalkeeping. Another chance there for the always dangerous Brittany Palombi. 194 NPLW goals she has got to her name. A remarkable effort, of course, celebrating her 200th today. The cross comes in, the header, and that out for a goal kick. Technically, this is Brittany Palombi's 201st game. Her 200th was a couple of weeks ago, but seeing as it was away, Canberra Croatia choosing this day to celebrate what is a fantastic effort by her. And there's no need to get dragged down with technicalities, is there? Robertson having a look around. Goes to her defensive partner in Percival. Stevens now. Percival. Going for a bit of a run. The centre-back found herself in a bit of trouble. Although that pass wayward and out for a throw. Now Bonnie Young streaming forward for Gungahlin, cutting inside. Castle trying to continue the attack, but Canberra Croatia have numbers. And they're able to win it back. Berkeley. Palombi. Looking like she'll shoot from distance, does, but straight into the arms of Georgia Ritchie. Last 10 minutes or so, Canberra Croatia building. I'd have to say they've had the run of the play. Ritchie. Lamont gets it under control. Nice bit of skill. Castle. DeMarco. Oliver always looks dangerous on this right wing. Sending the ball in, not her best effort though. Ball's fallen to DeMarco at the edge of the area. He'll shoot from distance. Ball's found Nadia DeMarco. Ball's gone into the back of the net. The whole Canberra Croatia defence stops. They were hoping it would be offside. The flag was not forthcoming. And Gungahlin United take the lead. Natalie DeMarco finding herself in a brilliant position in acres of space. Canberra Croatia protest, but those protests will fall on dead ears as Gungahlin take the lead in his opening half. It was really almost a goal out of nothing. I think it was Amy Moore who had a long shot from distance. Ball took a couple of deflections. DeMarco found it and found the back of the net. Wonderful finish. What can Canberra Croatia do now? Trying to attack down that right wing. Stevens getting in the way. Moment or two of confusion at the back, but able to be cleaned up, although again Gungahlin come forward. Oliver, bit too wide for Young. Flag is up. We'll have to see what Canberra Croatia can do from here to get themselves back in this match. They've constantly looked to the left-hand side. Brittany Palombi always looking dangerous. Whenever she gets the ball, they'll be looking to use her more. Currently on the other side, though. And that goes out for a throw. DeMarco. Boots. There's Berkeley. Burke. Robertson. Lamond under a bit of pressure. Does well. Taylor Robertson playing the ball down the line. Looking to find Lamond, but that one will go out for a throw. Well, 15 minutes or so to go in this opening half. Has to be said, it's been very entertaining action so far. Boots will have another go at that throw. There's DeMarco. Natalie DeMarco trying to find Castle. Should find Megan Castle. Her cross blocked. She'll have another go, Castle. Strong defending by Croatia. Ginger Oliver has done very well to keep that in. Wins the throw for Gungahlin. Mond to Castle. One back by Croatia. Palombi. DeMarco getting in the way. Percival. Two Gungahlin centre-backs don't mind going for a bit of a run. It's now Oliver on the right-hand side. Trying to play the ball through for Castle. Not the best clearance by Burke, but it should go out for a throw. Garland take that quickly. Natalie DeMarco. Castle. Stella DeMarco. Stevens. Stevens done well to win it back. Canberra Croatia building. Percival able though to get in the way. Ginger Oliver. Barrage wins it back. Gungahlin with numbers and Percival able to again win it back. Natalie DeMarco. All the way back to Richie in goal. Oliver does well. Stevens. Bonnie Young. Chance here for Canberra Croatia if they can deliver a good free kick. As we just have a slight issue with the ball here, I'll have to swap that over. Ball's been swapped. In a moment, this free kick will be able to be delivered. It's taken a couple of moments or two. The ball delivered now, looking towards the back stick. Free player at the back for Croatia. Can't get it under control, though. Gungahlin able to swarm and get that out for a corner. It's Jamie Berkeley that just couldn't quite get that under control. She's Canberra Croatia's leading goal scorer so far this season. 5 goals. 5 league goals so far. Just couldn't quite add another to it then. Brittany Palombi to deliver this corner. The free header goes wide. A golden chance for Michaela Thornton. I think she had more time than she thought. She's unable to steer that header goalwards. There's Castle. Passed it a bit too much on it for Robertson. Croatia have won it back. Barrich. Berkeley with a shot from distance, but that one always going wide. We broach half time. It's been a tight affair. Gungahlin, of course, with that goal. In slightly controversial fashion. Canberra Croatia would have felt that it was offside, but the flag stayed down. Natalie DeMarco found the back of the net. Lamont to the goal scorer, Natalie DeMarco. Ayla Robertson. Her and Maddie Percival just having their own game at the moment. Looks strong so far defensively, those two. As has Ivy Stevens. One back though by Zachman. Ref says got the ball. Bonnie Young now going for a run down this left-hand side, looking for Castle in the middle. Hannah Burke getting in the way, and that will go out for a throw, out for a corner. The corner is taken short, although not the best. A bit of a let-off there by Canberra Croatia. possible out for a throw. A dangerous area for Canberra Croatia. As we approach half-time, they'll be looking to strike back level. Of course, this Canberra Croatia's only competitive match for a little while, actually. 12 days ago, they played Gungahlin United. Last week's match was postponed due to the wet weather. Of course, the public holiday next weekend, and then the following weekend, Canberra Croatia were scheduled to play ANU WFC. However, following their departure from the competition, of course, that game won't go ahead, meaning the next time Canberra Croatia are back in action, it's not until the 22nd of June. We're looking to make this one count. To Marco, a bit of a wayward pass. Stevens. Out for a throw-in. Sneaking a few extra meters there, the ref onto it though. Coming into this game, driving to the stadium this afternoon, it felt like this would be a very tight affair, a real flip of the coin to see who would win. And indeed, so far in this first half, it's turned out like that. Natalie DeMarco's strike for Gungahlin. The difference at the moment. It's Bonnie Young. More Ginger Oliver now in an acre of space. Just had to wait for the pass, Oliver. Still going though. Manages to get the ball back to Amy Moore. Slipped over at the worst time. And cleared out for a throw. Barrage. Raymond. That ball, I think it stayed. Oh no, it has gone out. Thought for a moment that it had stayed in and just rolled all the way down the line, but not the case. DeMarco does well. Looking for Castle. Judge to have been dragged back. That will be a free kick. The Gungahlin take quickly. Bonnie Young in space. Cuts back now, looking to get the cross in. In fact, it's over the keeper's head and it's in the back of the net. What a strike by Bonnie Young. Was it a cross? Was it a shot? Only she will know. The only thing that matters, though, is it is in the back of the net. And in the shadows of halftime, it is Gungahlin who double their lead. Canberra Croatia coaching staff will certainly have a big task ahead of them. What can they say in their halftime Team talk to turn this around for Canberra Croatia. Perhaps they could strike back one just before half-time. That would be ideal for them, but Ivy Stevens getting in the way. Norris. Gungahlin United coaching staff urging their team forward. It's been won back by Stevens, the goal scorer Young. Not on the same wavelength with Stevens. That will go out for a throw. As we approach half-time, you do get the feeling that Gungahlin, although a close and tight match, probably slight ahead, perhaps a 2-goal advantage, a little bit fortunate. But nonetheless, Marcel Munez will be very happy with what he has seen from his Gungahlin United side in this opening half. Ritchie. Lamond. Ivy Stevens. Is there time for a third before the halftime break for Gungahlin? That ball played up to Castle. Getting in the way though, Boots. Castle's won it back though. Castle with the shot. Although well wide. So you're in time added on in this opening half. Been a couple of stoppages, so you'd think a couple of minutes still to go. And there it is at halftime at Deakin Stadium. In this battle between second and third, it is Gungahlin who lead 2-0. Natalie DeMarco opened the scoring. Perhaps in controversial fashion, was it offside? The flag stayed down. There is no controversy about the second goal, though. Bonnie Young with a fantastic effort from distance means at halftime at Deakin Stadium, it is Canberra Croatia 0, Gungahlin United 2. Well, hello and welcome back to Deakin Stadium. Second half of this NPL first grade match about to get underway in just a couple of moments. At the half, it is Gungahlin who lead the way, 2-0. Natalie DeMarco with the first goal. And Bonnie Young, a wonderful shot from distance that found the back of the net for the second. No changes as far as we know at half-time. Just quickly before this second half does get underway, a couple of other NPLW matches happening today that have all finished. Tuggeranong up against West Canberra Wanderers. West Canberra, they won that 5-1. And then top of the table, Belconnen. Can they be stopped? 5-0 win. Big win for them over Canberra Olympic. Of course, Belconnen United leading the way on the table. Going into today's matches, they have 6 points ahead of the next place second, Canberra Croatia. And in third place, it's Gungahlin United with 13 points. So this match, a real big one for these two teams, trying to keep in touch with Belconnen United as we just have a little pause before we get the second half underway. A couple of Canberra Croatia players just a tad late rejoining us, but we've got 11 players on the field now and underway in this second half. What can Canberra Croatia do? 2-0 down. They need a big, big second half to turn this around. Barish with a bit of a run. Raymond been dangerous in the first half. So that ball goes out for a throw. Just quickly as well at halftime, we were told that referee for today, Benjamin Cracknell, making his first grade debut. And so far, I don't want to put any jinxes on him or anything like that, but so far has not put a foot wrong. Big moment for him, I'm sure. Friends and family very proud. Bit of confusion at the back for Croatia. Eventually, they're able to get out. Raymond again to Palombi, who looks like she's moved into a striker position. Palombi with the shot from distance straight into the arms of the keeper. Palombi in that first half was playing in the left wing. In the first couple of minutes of the second half, does look like she's moved into that central striker position. Canberra Croatia coaching team moving their players around, seeing if they can find a way back into this match. Abby Stevens always looks so confident at the back. I think that's the definition of a commentator's curse as that ball goes not to her intended target. Might have noticed on the playing surface today there's a couple of 200 marks. They're of course celebrating the fantastic achievement by Brittany Palombi. 200 NPLW matches and 194 goals to go with it. What an amazing player she has been. And showing no sign that she is slowing anytime soon. All the Canberra Croatia players are warming up before the game with the player's name on their back and a big number 200. So wonderful from the club to recognise someone who's been a wonderful player for them. Percival. Of course, these two teams played each other just 12 days ago. They were originally scheduled to play in round one. However, issues with the ground meant that game had to be postponed up until just 12 days ago. It was a tight game, 2-1 the final score. Canberra Croatia getting the 3 points that day. However, a tight game. It was 1-1 and a late penalty converted by Berkeley. Jamie Berkeley was the difference that day. Gungahlin looking to enact some revenge so far today, and so far played very well. Ritchie, she's been good in goal so far, Georgia Ritchie. As Norris goes safety first to seize that one out. Megan Castle looking to get the ball in. No one there for Gungahlin. Eleanor Raymond looking to send the ball into the box. Cuts back inside Raymond. Now delivers. Gungahlin with numbers. Thornton. Castle. There's Amy Moore. Trying to play the ball through to Castle. Over strongly claimed by Snell. Of course, that goal in the first half for Bonnie Young does put her ahead of the Gungahlin United goal scoring so far this season. She's now got 8 league goals to her name. Megan Castle on 7, Ginger Oliver on 6. DeMarco. Trying to find Ginger Oliver on that right wing. Good defending there from Burke. There's Castle. Raymond. Thornton. Norris. And the ball through to Zachman, just can't quite get there. It was a beautiful sunny afternoon. As you can see, the shadows just starting to lengthen across the fields. Oh, a dangerous mistake. They've lost it at the back. A golden moment for Canberra Croatia. Is that the lifeline they needed? Eleanor Raymond there to pounce. There's a player down at the moment. Not sure whether the goal will count or has it been chalked off for offside. We'll find out in a few moments. Georgia Ritchie, who has played so good today in the Gungahlin United goal, making a terrible error for Raymond to pounce on. There is a player who is down injured, as you can see on your screens. I think the goal will stand, but obviously we can't get underway until this player's got some medical attention. Didn't quite see who it was. Just hold on identifying them, but if that goal does stand, which it's looking like it will, is that the spark that can get Canberra Croatia back in this match? Brittany Palombi, the milestone She was the player down injured, walking off under her own steam. So Hez hoping she's all good to go, jogging off now. That's a good sign. Receiving a warm round of applause from both sets of fans. Hez hoping she is able to continue, of course, her big day, game number 200. Palombi just getting some medical attention. Canberra Croatia momentarily just down to 10. But they have found a goal. The first step, they come back. What can Gungahlin do now to counter that? Croatia have done well to win that back. Burke under pressure. Brittany Palombi rejoining us now. Hopefully she's all good to see out the match. Right on cue, got the ball at her feet. Palombi going for a bit of a run. Passes it. DeMarco, though, able to come and snuff that out. Although Palombi, she's won it back. Percival clearing. Wonderful run by Brittany Palombi on that far side. Passing the ball past her opponent. Feels like the feeling around the ground. The Canberra Croatia fans here lifting their side. It's Thornton. Zachman. Berkeley. Stevens, though, winning it back. Barrage with a bit of space at the edge of the box. She shoots. How close was that to drawing at level? Canberra Croatia, they are knocking on the door. Pressure building on Gungahlin United. That one not too far away from finding the back of the net. Again, under pressure at the back, Gungahlin. Stevens. Every single time Gungahlin have the ball, they're under so much pressure. Castle with class finds DeMarco. Lamond trying to find the ball, trying to play the ball through to DeMarco. It's been cut out. Again, Canberra Croatia go forward. This is the exact start to the second half that they were after. Brittany Palombi, as the crowd roars, streaming down that left side, looking to deliver the ball into the box. Raymond's there. It's full to the back. Burke. It was Jamie Berkeley. Apologies for the wrong call, but just wide. And now Marcel Munez is going to his bench, the first change of the match. He's seen the warning signs. Ayla Robertson to make way. Chelsea Hatley, we believe, the player who has come on, is. Straight swap as she will go into centre back. There she is, first touch. Lamond. DeMarco under pressure though. They've done that well, Gungahlin. Jada Lamond. Here's Thornton for Croatia. Goal scorer, Eleanor Raymond. Cuts inside Raymond. They've won it back. As Zachman, if she can get there. Good tackle from Stephen. Zachman still going, though, to Raymond. Under pressure, Raymond just comes back to Norris. Now the edge of the area, the chance for Croatia. Shot from Jamie Berkeley. Goes wide. They're knocking on the door, Canberra Croatia. Pressure is building. whatever the Canberra Croatia coaching staff said at halftime, it has clearly worked. Now Gungahlin, who never really comfortable when it's a 2-goal advantage, but we're looking relatively comfortable towards the end of that first half. Now very much have got their backs to the wall. One back by Nat DeMarco. Palombi, inspiring her team, finds Thornton. Still going, Michaela Thornton. So that goes out for a throw. Good run from the former Canberra Olympic player. Signed with Canberra Croatia at the start of the season. They have a corner. Half an hour to go and it's a real flip of a coin. Who will come away with the 3 points today? The second half has belonged to Canberra Croatia. They've got one back. Palombi to deliver the corner. Garland with numbers, able to clear. Now Megan Castle just has to hold up and wait for support. Bonnie Young streaming forward. Bonnie Young now all on her own, just has to wait. Croatia have done well. They've got numbers back. Bonnie Young delivers the ball. Deflected, it'll fall back to Young. Here's Oliver. Oliver sending the ball straight into the arms of Megan Snell in the Canberra Croatia goal. Gungahlin won it back. DeMarco playing the ball. Megan Castle. Megan Castle restores the 2-goal lead to Gungahlin United. It slowly rolled into the back of the net. It would have been horrible for Canberra Croatia just to see that ball find the back of the net. A wonderful finish though from Castle. Has restored their 2-goal lead. Canberra Croatia will rue those handful of chances that they had. Just under half an hour to go. Canberra Croatia 1, Gungahlin United 3. Golden chance here, a free kick in a very dangerous area. For Canberra Croatia, can they find themselves? Can they find a way back into this? Judging by their body language, weren't too disheartened by that Gungahlin goal. It can often happen. They still believe. There's a big crowd here who can believe too. Brittany Palomi. (194 NPL goals, looking to make it 195. To claw Canberra Croatia back into this match. Brittany Palombi. She finds the back of the net. How about that? What a strike. Brittany Palombi celebrating her 200th NPL match. She would have wanted to find the back of the net today. And what an important time to find it. What a second half this is being. End-to-end action. Canberra Croatia right back in this game. 2-3 Gungahlin. We're making a couple of changes. We'll get confirmation on who they are in a couple of moments. But what a strike that was by Brittany Palombi. Flag goes up. That 2-goal advantage from Gungahlin enjoyed just for a couple of moments. Referee playing advantage. Canberra Croatia go forward. Percival in the way. Under pressure, Lamond. Croatia done well to win it back in the middle. Percival. There's Boots. Percival again, been so good in defence today. Ivy Stevens playing the ball forward. Sharon Chow, one of those substitutes. Good keeping from Snell. Still going Chow though. Chow with 2 to beat. Gives away the foul. Those substitutes just a few moments ago from Gungahlin. Sharon Chow and Lucy Darcy joining us. Chow there with a chance to make an immediate impact, just unable to round the keeper. Good keeping from Snell, able to come out and get a foot on that. Young with the header. Almost took out a couple of people not paying attention in the stands there. Little smile from Bonnie Young. Zachman with the throw. She'll get another go. Percival in the way as she has been so many times today. Here's Zachman. Isabel Barrich. Back to Zachman. All the way back to Norris. Stevens with a bit of time. Natalie DeMarco, who scored that first goal of this match. It feels like a lifetime ago when that happened. So much has happened just in the second half alone. Referee just having to stop there for a head injury. Looking like we are all good. Was a play for Gungahlin who was down, holding their head back up on their feet now. Just going off to get some treatments. Lucy Darcy is hoping she is all good to continue. Gungahlin United momentarily down to 10. Can Croatia capitalise? Brittany Palombi scored that wonderful free kick just a few moments ago. Looking to send the ball into the box. Strong defending though from Hatley, out for a throw. It looks like Lucy Darcy is all good. Can rejoin us now back to 11 players for Gungahlin. Doing the defending at the moment. The cross comes in. DeMarco with the header. Here is Darcy. Hatley. Under pressure, Gungahlin. Natalie DeMarco just making it someone else's problem and clearing it. Looks like it's going to come back though. Canberra Croatia through Thornton. There is Hannah Burke. As now Gungahlin going to their bench. Bonnie Young, scorer of a sensational goal just before half-time. She is making way. Great confirmation of who is coming on in just a few moments. Meanwhile, Canberra Croatia do have a free kick. We've seen already what Brittany Palombi can do from set pieces. Probably too far out to have a shot at goal. Palombi delivers now into the area. Shouts for handball. Referee says no. Gungahlin managed to clear. Very strong shouts for handball from Canberra Croatia. Waved away by the referee. Berkeley sending them forward again. Brittany Palombi already got one today. Heads it over the keeper. Goes down in the box. Referee points to the spot. What a chance this is. And a red card as well. Georgia Ritchie has been sent off. Protests from Gungahlin United. As the referee just coming to have a chat with his linesman now. Bit of confusion. As it looks like that red card is not the case. It will be a yellow instead. Gungahlin United not down to 11 players, but do have to save this penalty. A lifeline for Georgia Ritchie. Well, when these two teams met 12 days ago, it was a penalty that was the difference. Jamie Berkeley scored that day. It is the same player who stands above this. Can she equalise? She can! Jamie Berkeley makes it 3-3. What a second half. What a match this has been. A flip of a coin now to who will walk away with the 3 points. Just over a quarter of an hour to go. It's Canberra Croatia 3, Gungahlin United 3. Just to clear things up, as there was a little bit of confusion there. That initial red card rescinded. A yellow, though, for Georgia Ritchie. And Canberra Croatia, they stream forward again. Raymond with the throw to Zachman. Raymond can't keep that one in. Well, Canberra Croatia 2-0 down at halftime. It looked like it was Gungahlin who would head back up north with the 3 points, but what a turnaround this has been in the second half. Still plenty of time for more twists to come. Berkeley playing the ball forward. Too much on it though, straight into the arms of Ritchie. DeMarco. Again, one back from Croatia. Immediately one back from Gungahlin though. Raymond playing the ball through to Isabella Barrich. Getting back though, Darcy Whitby. Ball goes out for a throw. Kind of nice just for a moment or two, just to take a breath. It's been a second half played at a breakneck speed. So much action. And still just a tad over 15 minutes to go. Second v third. NPLW first grade action. What a wonderful match it has been. That will be a throw for Canberra Croatia. Can they pull themselves ahead? They were 2-0 down and 3-1 down. Percival clearing that. Now it's off the head of DeMarco for a Canberra Croatia throw. I feel like all the momentum at the moment with Canberra Croatia, it feels like it's been that way for the entire second half. But as we've seen, Gungahlin had one chance. Megan Castle was able to find the back of the net. So they can't go to sleep defensively. Optimistic attempt from Raymond. Straight into the arms of Ritchie. Gungahlin with a chance to move forward. Oliver now has moved to this left-hand side. Does well, Ginger Oliver. Trying to spread. Croatia getting in the way. There's Norris. Her pass picked off by Ginger Oliver. Can shoot from distance. Oliver! Scored one from a similar distance in the first half. That one, though, not too far away as it goes out for a goal kick. It's one of these matches you just don't want it to end. Hannah Burke just clearing that out for a throw. Gungahlin enjoying a bit of time in their offensive half. Hard to think of a moment when the ball was there, apart from the goal to Megan Castle. So the vast majority of this second half being played in Gungahlin's defensive end. DeMarco can't get that under control. Berkeley, the penalty scorer, clearing that to safety. Well, as the shadows lengthen over Deakin Stadium, weather just starting to get a little bit chilly, but the action still a red hot. Percival. Bit of a wayward pass. Gungahlin do well, though, to win it back. Hatley. Stella DeMarco with a bit of time. Assesses her options, Stella DeMarco. Sharon Chow. Is Hatley. Stella DeMarco to her sister, who goes back to Stella DeMarco. Flag staying down on that far side. Gungahlin with a chance. The ball delivered, looking for Oliver at the back. Strong defending, though, from Zachman. Able to clear. Raymond, who draws the foul. Both these teams just taking a moment to have a breath. It's been a hectic second half. Zachman. Darcy. Garland streaming forward again. Ginger Oliver threading the needle. Canberra Croatia managing to get back in numbers, though. That ball has been picked up by Oliver, who shoots from distance, loves a long shot, but that one straight into the arms of Snell. Is there another twist in this game? Belconnen United with a big win earlier, so they stretch their lead at the top of the table. Both these teams trying to stay in touch. Ginger Oliver looking to get the cross in. Bit of a wayward touch, and that will go out for a Gungahlin throw. Stevens. There's DeMarco. The flag, for a moment it stayed down, but no, it has gone up. Sharon Chow judged to be offside. A good crowd here on this Sunday afternoon. I don't think any of them will be leaving saying they've been bored with the action that they have been watching this afternoon. And yet still more time to come. Under pressure, the Croatia defence. They've managed to get it clear, though. One back, though, by DeMarco. Back to Percival. Just taking her time. Goes to Hatley. Substitute with fresh legs. Goes for a run to DeMarco. Hatley has to chase that down. Should just about do it. Does. Darcy Whitley. Playing the ball through to Chow. Might just have a bit too much on it. Does, and that will go out for a goal kick. If you're just joining us late, it was Gungahlin who led 2-0 at half-time. Natalie DeMarco and Bonnie Young with the goals for an amazing comeback by Canberra Croatia, has seen them level at a 3-3. Just under 10 minutes to play. Do not go anywhere because this is going to be an exciting 10 minutes or so of football. What else would you be rather doing on a Sunday, Arvo? Darcy Whitley. To DeMarco. For most of this second half, it's been Canberra Croatia with the momentum. You do feel in the last sort of 5-10 minutes or so, it's really even back up. Stevens playing the ball down the line to Oliver. So dangerous, Ginger Oliver going for a run. Croatia able to clear. Chow. DeMarco with a shot. Speculative effort, but that one always going wide. As Canberra Croatia do go to their substitutes bench, Amy Bongiorno will be joining us. Hannah Burke, who's played very well in defence, takes her leave. Gungahlin with the throw, another chance to attack. Chow. Raymond under pressure, wins the throw. Raymond wasting no time. Stella DeMarco, though, able to win it back. Chelsea Hatley. Just taking her time, assessing her options. Goes all the way back to her keeper. Now DeMarco under a bit of pressure, manages to get the ball back to Percival or Ritchie. They can raffle it. Now Ivy Stevens with an acre of space, sending Ginger Oliver on a run. Nadia Zachman, though, should get there first, in fact. They'll both be beaten by Megan Snell in goal. Percival. Her header picked up though by Raymond. There is Bongiorno, her first touch. Isabella Barrich playing the ball through. Percival yet again getting in the way. And then Jada Lamond sending it clear. There's one more substitute, Riley McQueenie joining us. Eleanor Raymond done well on this right wing. What can the fresh legs do in these last few minutes? DeMarco clearing. I think Brittany Palombi knew she was in an offside position, so didn't even try, and that will go out for a goal kick to Gungahlin. Can either of these teams break the deadlock and walk away with the 3 points? Ivy Stevens. I do feel if a team did manage to score another, it would be very unfair for the opposition. Neither of these teams deserve to lose here this afternoon. Ivy Stevens will take the throw again. Been one back in midfield. Brittany Palombi looks like she'll shoot from distance. Palombi! Good stop from Ritchie. Diving to her right. Managing to keep it in. Or did he know? Did she know? Linesman adjudicated that's gone out for a corner. What a time this would be to score for Canberra Croatia. Brittany Palombi on that far side to deliver. Bongiorno under pressure. Gets the ball back out to Brittany Palombi. He'll have another go at delivering it to Palombi. DeMarco's applied pressure. Clever play by Brittany Palombi. Winning that corner. Palombi delivers the corner again. That one floated. The header by Thornton. Another chance for Bongiorno. Cleared away. So we'll just have a pause here. A couple of Canberra Croatia's players looking a little bit worse for wear. Let's hope they're all good and nothing too serious. Jamie Berkeley, one of those players down, gets back to her feet now. Looking like she'll be all good to continue. In the meantime, Canberra Croatia will have a throw as we approach the 90. Queenie. DeMarco getting in the way. Garland clear, has Thornton. Trying to find Palombi, that one cleared. The referee has... Not sure what he's done there just at the moment, but it will be a drop ball. Canberra Croatia continuing a loose pass though. Under pressure, Jada Lamont. Back to Ritchie, who clears. Darcy Whitley. Natalie DeMarco. That will go out for a Gungahlin throw. As we approach the 90, there's been a couple of stoppages. Nothing too much, though. You'd think a couple of minutes to be added on. Can either of these teams find a winner? Is the stage set for Brittany Palombi for Canberra Croatia, playing in game 200. Or can Gungahlin spoil the party? Darcy Whitley on that far side, sending Gungahlin forward. Too much on it, though. Megan Snell will claim that every day of the week and send Croatia on their way. Stevens does well to win it back. Free kick. And a yellow card. Went to McQueenie. Is this the last roll of the dice for Gungahlin? Can't be too long left. Set piece specialist Ginger Oliver. Walking over, she's going to take the free kick. A three-person wall for Canberra Croatia. From a long way out. Shows how serious a threat they believe the set-piece specialist Ginger Oliver to be. Is this the moment? Oliver sending it goalwards. Off the crossbar, Ginger Oliver. Ball's forward to Gungahlin. They have this shot, can't get it on target. Still they go. Canberra Croatia scraping together at the back. The header just wide. The flag was up for offside as well, so it wouldn't have counted. What a free kick that was from Ginger Oliver from a remarkable distance out, able to strike the crossbar. Shows just what a threat she is. Canberra Croatia escape, and now with just a couple of minutes left, perhaps not even that, can they stream forward? Can they get a winner? The ground completely in shade. Zachman. Brittany Palombi. Still going, Brittany Palombi. She's got past Percival. Palombi just has to wait for support to arrive. Isabella Baric sending the ball through. Is this the moment for Croatia? The shot, it's just wide. McQueenie, she's only been on the park for a couple of minutes. What a moment that would have been if she could have found the back of the net. Her shot, though, has gone wide. Gungahlin, they are wasting no time. Can they now come for get a winner? End-to-end action at the end of this match. DeMarco sending her sister on a run down this right wing. Crowd building, stunning defence from Croatia, managing to get in the way. Snell clearing it, although it's been picked up by Gungahlin again in midfield. Crowd wanting a free kick. Referee says no. Percival. Ivy Stevens. Only a few moments left. Stevens sending the ball forward to Chow. Too much on those straights into the arms of Snell. How long left? Only the man in blue knows. Percival again getting in the way of that. Ginger Oliver on this left-hand side. Chow, the flag's gone up though. Oh, take a breath. End-to-end action. You don't want this match to stop. Referee Benjamin Cracknell having a look at his watch. Still he allows play to go on. Free kick from Canberra Croatia. Surely only moments to go. Oliver's cut it off. DeMarco just having to hold up, waiting for support. Sending forward Darcy Whitley. A throw. Is this the last roll of the dice? Is this the last chance? Whitley. Canberra Croatia win it back through Bongiorno. Still going. Referee says no foul. DeMarco. Now this time referee has given a free kick. We saw just a few moments ago how dangerous Ginger Oliver's free kicks can be. Indeed, she's heading over to take this one. How long is left in this game? The sun's set, the pitch is going to be in darkness soon. Surely there cannot be too long to go. Ginger Oliver hit the crossbar just a couple of moments ago. Is this the moment for Gungahlin? Crowd is poised. Every single Canberra Croatia player in defence. It will be Oliver to deliver. Snell comes out with confidence. Confident keeping. Able to claim that and snuff out any danger. How long is left? Do we have another chance for Canberra Croatia? Referee checks his watch. Says still we play on. Throw into Croatia. Can they stream forward? The ball, you won't be able to see on camera, but the ball has gone behind a couple of seats. Slight delay while we've got it back, but we do now. But that will be it. What a match. What a second half. What a 90 minutes of entertainment we have seen here at Deakin Stadium. At half-time, it looked like Gungahlin would get the 3 points. They were 2-0 up. Natalie DeMarco with the first. Bonnie Young with the second. A great strike from long range. In the second half, though, Canberra Croatia, they came back. Raymond scored. Castle restored the 2-goal lead for Gungahlin before the player celebrating her 200th match. Brittany Palombi scored a wonderful free kick. Jamie Berkeley scored from the spot to end it here at Deakin Stadium. Take a breath. It ends Canberra Croatia 3, Gungahlin United 3.